Equal. Hopefully home field advantage helps me out a little bit here. Let's go get it.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Noles will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Let's play Robo Computer.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So SMU's offense will get the first possession of the game. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw dunk. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come
tackle.
early. You can't.
Oh.
There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Yeah, I know. I got Ethan. He ranked. It's an ACC game.
Rushes on him.
ACC game. Need this win. Might creep into the top 25. That Duke game is gonna hurt, man.
Gets off his
But
first one of the day.
we'll be alright. As long as we win.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries
yeah,
it
we need
into
to
the
win
end
for
zone
sure.
for the touchback. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Make it.
As we take a quick
Hey,
look at the impact players for today's game. What
yards.
players did you guys look to for motivation and make
Positive.
an impact during
Positivity
your play days, Jesse?
Those was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's White. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wants to keep it in the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Noles line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Bro, I'm giving him a half. Maybe.
Makes the
If we
catch.
get there.
Wants to make a move upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. To the ground with the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Finds his man. It's Maryland. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create his accuracy throwing vertically down the field. SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Caught in the backfield, it's Brinson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield,
for a field
and
goal.
this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Thank you, God.
Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there.
Oh, it's running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with Warwick Dunn, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop.
They're leaving points on the field, man.
Final play of the quarter coming. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the tight end. It's been a defensive battle through the first period.
Going with Sperry
and the
next
Stats tell
round.
that tale.
Going, doing it. He's playing.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Brinson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Going to swing it on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback.
All right,
and
let's
they
go.
get him at the 32. The Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first two times they had it. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the outside to the left. It's a seam wide open. Turning on the Jets. The 20.
Let's go.
Defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the returner is stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. To the ground to try to pick up the...
Ooh, dunked him.
They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Sperry. Caught near the sideline.
Oh.
It's Pittman.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The Seminoles send out the punt unit.
We are struggling off.
He's got it. He couldn't find much running
What up,
room
Cheese?
there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Rides to the back. Shakes off the defender. And a big hit
we got
at
a
the
tight
end, but
end.
it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Or a wide receiver at tight end.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field. Went after the
Keep on
quarterback.
carrying the ball and
Like some
get
missiles.
it.
Got him on the ground.
And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, SMU!
That was my fault.
They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone.
Should've taken
We're
a
taking
timeout.
shots. We need you to be able to step up and make
Third and
tough
long.
catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. They'll get the first down.
Put
It's
something
spotted
on the
the
money.
49.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. He's loose. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled
that
in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. They obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Sperry. Going for 6. Touchdown, no! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
All right.
They started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It
Spares.
all comes down to execution.
Spare season.
You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands.
Spare
And the
against the
quarterback
computer.
really showed command on that last drive.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, the ground game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure.
Oh, who's that? Who's that? No.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Oh, catch.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure and you get to hit the quarterback. But 2, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
Wants to throw. It's Sperry. This time it's complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away.
The freshman.
Into the end zone.
The baby freshman with the pressure.
Seminoles.
Tutty.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you could tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
What up, Grayson?
Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Alabama is in serious trouble right now, and by in trouble I mean this could get uglier than a bad prom date. They're trailing by 18 to Vanderbilt. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Finds the tight end.
I
He
expect
steps out of bounds, but he's
Fuck
got
you,
enough for a first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Doak. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Mustangs will try to pin them back.
All right, let's go get 28.
Takes it on the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why don't they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
Wide open spaces. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Got his man in the middle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the
Breaking
half.
down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Snagged in the middle, it's White. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Touchdown, Florida State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless.
One
They've been
blown
burning
coverage.
each of these secondaries like toast.
On me.
Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And the Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Webster. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Sperry. The screen, he can go. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Slings it. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down.
Makes the grab inside the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Noles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Back to pass, it's Sperry. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
They get it on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They'll knock it down for a loss of a couple. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Nice job by
Dash.
the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game was could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. And they weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get into the ground. They just...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Not a lot of good plays for 3rd and California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Knight. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Tackle, baby.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Van Dyke. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The throw to the outside is complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, keeping keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Buys a little time with his feet. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Nice, boys.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Never
Never say
mind.
die attitude, and I
That
love
was
that,
my
especially
fault. That
with
was
these
a
young
bad.
players,
That
because
was a
they're out there
misread.
competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Van Dyke. A little screen to the running back. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Handoff to the lone back.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands, it's White. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get to 1st down.
It's complete on the right side. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up
There we go.
touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He tries to take the top off. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's loose. Touchdown Mustangs.
Another blown coverage
He
by me.
found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you can see positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. He put it out there for
Ain't no
him, and
way.
the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, He's freezing cold, and he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw again. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Right through his hands. He got a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you got to be way more aggressive.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Oh, better look out. Got the first down and more. All by himself down the middle. Turning it on. Inside. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Van Dyke. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Deuce had 3 Titans. Oh, wow. Big time win right there, boys. Big time, big time, big time, big time. How we get Louisville? Maybe Midgie lost. Oh, Midgie playing.